This is Go Figure, day number 14. Here is a story that I think of when I gather advice. This story is set a long time ago and is said to have come from China. Once upon a time, there was a farmer whose horse ran away. That evening, many of his neighbors dropped by to show their sympathy. "We are so sorry to hear that your horse has run away," they said. "This is most unfortunate." The farmer said, "Maybe." The next day, the horse came back, bringing 7 wild horses with it. And in the evening, everybody came back and said, "Oh, isn't that lucky? What a great turn of events. Now you have 8 horses." The farmer again said, "Maybe." The following day, his son tried to break one of the horses for riding, but he was thrown off, fracturing his leg. Then the neighbors said, "Oh dear, that's too bad." The farmer once again said, "Maybe." The next day, army officers came around to take people into the army, and they rejected the farmer's son because of his broken leg. Again, the neighbors came around and said, "Isn't that great?" You guessed it, the farmer said, "Maybe." The first person whose opinion I asked for about advice on Max's offer was my wife, Amanda. The lesson on the left. When you make a decision, you might look back on it as good or bad or both. There is no way to make sure ahead of time that a decision is good. So think about it. Look at what different choices might cause, get good advice and information, listen to your heart, make a decision, and take action. Over time, you will learn more and more about how to make decisions that you can live with and be happy about. Just don't get stuck. Make a decision and don't look back with regret. Only look back to see what your decision taught you. So this is a great lesson to learn, and it's about decision making. And I want to point this out right off the bat. Not making a decision is actually a decision. Sometimes you can be stewing or debating about what to do. When you don't make a decision, that is making a decision. This lesson in this section is talking about the importance of decisions. You never know. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know how a decision is going to play out over time. As you see with the father and the horses and the sons, you just never know. Life is continuous action. Life is up and down and left and right. There are things that you can control in life, and there are things that you can't control. What you can control is, like it says here in the lesson, listen to your heart, make a decision, take action, look at different choices and what they may cause. Ask people. Those are things you can control. But at the end of the day, my hope is that you rest easy in that if you do those things ahead of time, prior to making a decision or a choice, that then you can rest easy knowing that, hey, I did everything I could to make a positive choice that will hopefully have a positive outcome. In professional fighting, I specifically remember I was teaching Spanish. I made the decision to leave my teaching job to pursue professional fighting. And then there was a decision after a little while of training locally in Pennsylvania. Hey, I'd like to move. I'd like to surround myself with some of the best fighters in the world. There was a gym in Philadelphia. There was a gym in New Jersey. I distinctly remember going out to eat with my family, went to the Outback Steakhouse, and we kind of sat around and we talked and we discussed, hey, this is a pro of going there. That's a pro of going there. Some of the decisions in your life are going to be very big decisions. Where you're going to go to college, what you're going to do after high school. But then there are other decisions that are equally important that you make day in and day out. How you're going to live your life, how you're going to treat other people. You're at the age, middle school and high school, upper elementary school, where you're going to start being exposed to things that can have real consequences in life, drugs and alcohol and bullying and being mean to people. And sometimes it's going to be tough to make those choices. Don't think, like I said prior, don't think that you have to keep all that stuff in, be it a parent, be it a relative, be it a coach, be it teachers, administrators. Don't hesitate, as I said in a previous day, to seek advice and guidance from people who have been there before.